Rise and shine. It's 2024. Hi, darlings. Welcome back to my channel. It's Lily, or today you can call me Dawn. I did do another makeup look for my drag series, and we did Dawn from season 16. Are you watching the show? Who are you rooting for? Dawn is currently, as of watching this, only one episode is out. Dawn and Mirage, Nymphia, Saphira. I'm rooting. They're my current top four, but I haven't seen the other half of the girls. So, but yeah, today I'm going to be rating my looks of 2023. I made a whole tier list for you guys, and I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to just like go back and recap the looks of the year. I will be doing bigger sizes on screen as we go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm so excited to create more content in 2024. But let's get into the video. So the looks aren't in order. I had like issue putting them into the tier list and getting them in order, but we have plenty of looks to go through, and I think that would be quite fun. And first up we have Spirit. And if you don't know, Spirit's from Dead by Daylight. This is a total top toot for me. Like, this is instantly just going up here. Like, it's just so good. Like, I don't know, that one was just like crazy to do, and I like love how it turned out. So yeah, it's gonna be, we're starting off the video strong. There's gonna be quite a few up here because I don't know, but I will be critiquing intensely on some. So next up is Hello Kitty. I did this look at the beginning of 2023, and I liked it when I did it, but now she's just pretty. Like, it's okay. Next up is my Tears of the Kingdom Zelda cosplay. I painted on all the clothes, and I really like this look, but she's not gaggy. Like, you know, like, I'm not gagging. Next up is my TwitchCon Paris Day 2 makeup. I did like fun stars, and some of these I will be rating like the hair and the fit that goes into them as well. I just think that's more fair because some of them I really do like crazy hair on them, and all the hair is by me, and I do nails for them sometimes too. So yeah, this one I would just say she's pretty. She's simple. She's a simple girl. Next up is my werewolf look that I did in October. It was my like half cute girl, half turned werewolf. And I would put her in Gorge Stunning. Like, she turns it out for me. Like, she does the job. I don't think she's like insane. Like, I definitely think I could like still improve on that look. So yeah, I'll put her in Gorge Stunning because I do think she's better than like these two. Next up is my Portals makeup. Now that I'm looking, I'll put her in Gorge Stunning too. I was almost going to put her in She's Pretty just because I do think that there's things I would change about this look, but overall I do quite like it. But she could be in Gorge Stunning. Next up is this like trans-inspired star eyeliner. This one, love how I looked in it, love how I felt in it. I just felt absolutely beautiful. So for that, she's gonna go in Gorge Stunning. She's just everything to me. Next up is Tingle from the Legend of Zelda series. I don't need to say anything else. It's iconic, and you guys loved it. And it's just, I fear if I put it any lower, I will receive hateful messages that I'm ranking inaccurately. So next up is my Lynn's makeup looks. Pixie cut look that I did for in recreation of a photo of her that when she was like 16, when she had a pixie cut and glasses. Love Lynn's, but this look made me so uncomfortable. I think it's really funny, so like I'll put her in meh. She's not like, oh girl. And it was really funny for the Doll and Twink podcast, which if you're not watching, you should be. I have a podcast with my bestie Frederick, and we do episodes every week, and you guys would love it, and we do fun cosplays and stuff like that too for it. Next up is just a simple like holiday glam. Meh, I'm not gagging. Like, it's pretty, but like it's not as pretty as these to me. Like, it just is like simple. Next up is my New Year's Eve going out star makeup. This is a Gorge Stunning. I'll put her at the lowest tier of the Gorge Stunning. I felt great. I looked great. I was confident that night, and I loved with the makeup how translated the rhinestones were beautiful in the clubs that I went to. And yeah, it was just everything. Next is a little like e-girl moment I did for stream. Meh, again. It's just too simple for me. Like, I don't think the looks are bad so far. It's not gaggy, you know? Like, I like to do gaggy looks for y'all. Next up is, what look is this? Oh, it's my bloody, like, covered in blood, drenched in blood makeup look I did for Halloween in October. I did this for stream once again. Like, this was a look I did, like, in preparation for stream on Twitch. She's pretty. I think she's fun. I like how it looks. I feel like I look really gorge, but, like, dead at the same time, and I think that's a good time. Next up is my Miss Maggie's look from another Doll and Twink episode that I did with Frederick. This was also a Halloween look. It was like an eyeshadow and like lip and just like a mug inspired by Miss Maggie's, and I did make this hat. For the hat alone, I'm putting her in She's Pretty because I do think this look is crazy. And the hat is like fully made of like felt and hot glue, so like just for that, like she's going up there. Next up is my Caitlyn makeup from TwitchCon Day 3 of US TwitchCon. She's pretty, once again. We need to get some gags. Where are the gags? I hope they're coming. I fear they're all out of order, so. Ooh, next one is my... What runway theme was this? I think it was like the metallic runway from like season 15 of Drag Race. This was like my interpretation of what I would wear. And I believe it was like Metallica or something like that. Like, but this look is beautiful. I love the hair. I loved the nails I did. She's definitely a gorge stunning. Like, she's everything to me. I think about this look a lot. I loved the eyeliner shape. It was really fun. I did like the 3D glue. But yeah, that was like the beginning of the year. Next up is my first drag mug look I did in the series. It was the only one I did in 2023 because I did one and I got kind of sidetracked. But it's Hungry on Instagram. And I love Hungry and I love this mug. I'm gonna put her in Insane just because I thought I really looked like Hungry and I was really proud of the transformation and everything that went into it. So yeah, for that, she's gonna be in top tier. We don't have any O girls yet. We'll probably get one. Next up is Mangle from FNAF. This was a look I did for like social and just creative, but I also wore it on stream and stream really loved it. They loved how I interpreted Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm gonna put her in just because I don't like love the wig. I think the wig is like bad. I'm gonna put her in She's Pretty. But overall, I really like this. I like kind of threw it together and I'm kind of proud of like how well it came together like last second. So next up is my Korok from The Legend of Zelda. I love the Koroks and this look is so cute to me, but for me it has not aged well in my mind and it's a meh. Next up is my cake face look. This is one of the looks I did for my birthday week of celebrating my birthday, and this one was inspired by Anya Tisdale on Instagram, one of my besties. Love you, Anya, if you're watching this. And this look is gorgeous, stunning. It's everything. And yeah, I think she turned out great. I love the hair and the makeup's really cute. And the only thing I would do differently if I go back is the lighting. The lighting was not great that day. I should have adjusted it more, but it's whatever. Next up is my pink diamond look from StevensUniverse. Going into 2024, I had already done blue diamond and white diamond in 2020. In 2022, I did white diamond and blue diamond, and then in 2023, I did pink and yellow, and I finished it off. Pink is, for me, a She's Pretty. I didn't, like, love this look. I'm really proud of myself for doing the wig, and I feel like it looks like pink. There's just something about it that, like, I think it could be better. And since we're on pink diamond now, I'm gonna grab yellow diamond. And yellow diamond is a gorge stunning. Love how this look turned out. Love the hair. Love the mug. Like, it is so diamond, yellow diamond-esque in the best way possible. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Next up is Fi from the Legend of Zelda series. That I did back before Tears of the Kingdom came out, and Fi was fun, but she's also gonna go meh. Damn, all my Zelda looks are meh so far. I did, to be fair, kind of rush these. I was like doing like, I did like 9 looks in this matter of like 4 days because I had to travel and I wanted to get them done. So like there is things I would probably change, but yeah, I'm gonna put her in meh. I think she could be a lot better. There is better Zelda looks that I did, and we will be getting to them. But yeah, so far we're just at the rough part of the bunch. Next up is a New Year's look I did. This is so boring, but the point was to do a simple look for New Year's for my divas that wanted something a little more simple. But for me, it's a meh. The next one's also a meh. I wore this in Paris when I went to Paris TwitchCon, but this was not for TwitchCon. It was like, we went to like this like cruise dinner and it was lovely. And I think I look beautiful, but the look is boring. Like, girl, amp it up. Like, let's get more fun. Next up is, there's no like name for this look. It was just a look I did in celebration of like my new hair, and I did it like, it was like pink and blue. The eyeshadow is pretty. I don't think it's that boring. I think it's quite unique. I love the shape. So I'll put her in She's Pretty. Next up was my colorful star like graphic liners. And we do have a black version of this. So the black version is gonna go in Gorge Stunning. I love how this looks, and I think she's beautiful. The colorful one, though, is gonna go in Matte. I did not like how the colors translated. I think it could have been a lot prettier, and yeah, for me, it was lackluster. It needed more oomph, and it just didn't go there for me. Next was my sad girl makeup. This was like because of a trend of like crying girl makeup, or like the crying aesthetic. And I love how this looked. I went crazy with the blush, but like that's pretty normal for me. I love like a lot of blush, but I'm gonna put her in Oh Girl, because it's just like, for me, it's a little rough. I think I could have done this a lot better. I think maybe I was just trying to appeal to like the prettiness of the trend. But I think I should have done a little something more unique in my own take instead of doing the trend so exactly. Because there's another trend look in this lineup that I really, really like. Yeah, this one's just a little mess for me. Next up is a recreation of a artist. I believe their name is like Art by Chaos. I'll make sure they're on screen. But it was like this gothy kind of like grungy look, and I really like this. I think it's quite fun, actually. I'll put her in She's Pretty. It's a simple look, but it's a very graphic eye, which I like. So for that, I'll put her in She's Pretty. Next up is this like blue kind of like aura moment on my forehead. And this is just a meh. It's boring. It was for a brand, and it did the job well. For me, it could have been prettier though. So next up is this negative space star look, and this was actually, I believe this inspired the TwitchCon look, or the TwitchCon look inspired this. I don't remember exactly, but this one I'm gonna put in Gorge Stunning. I really like the color story of this look. Really proud of that one, actually. Next up is a graphic liner. This is another one I did for a brand. It's meh. Again, it's a meh look. You guys might disagree with some of these opinions, but I want to be picky. I want to really like dissect them, and for some of these, they're just boring for me. Like, I think 2023, I had a lot of really great looks, but I also had a lot of boring moments for me personally. So a lot of these are like in the middle of the year, to be fair. Next up was this look I did for Kimchi Chic Cosmetics. This is this for the Solid Pink Disco collab. I'm gonna put her in She's Pretty. I really like this look, but there's something about it that's like so off to me. It might be because I like tried to do like more of a drag style eye, and then like I just didn't like how it turned. There's just something that's really weird about it. But I don't think it's bad, and I think it's still like gorge and stunning. But it's not gorge and stunning enough to be in the gorge and stunning tier. Let's get that very clear. Next up is this Aura makeup. This was inspired by the NYX Professional Makeup campaign that I was in, and I was like recreating it for a video, and it was just like a different color story. I did like my own take on it, because if you didn't know, the makeup campaign that I was in, I did not do my own makeup, so I wanted to do it like how I would do it, with like a fun, like kind of more rainbow aesthetic, and then like my little sparkles. And I will say She's Pretty. I don't think there's much there, but I think it's a good time, and it was simple and fun. Next is a pixel, like gaming inspired look. This look took me so long, and it's literally just like fun eyeliner shapes on around my face. Honestly, it's a gorge stunning just for how long it took, and I do think they turned out really well. The pixel captures perfectly, so no complaints. Next up is this like graphic liner look. I did this during June. It was for Pride season. I don't like this look. I hated how it photographed. I hated how it looked on stream. Yeah, I just don't like it. I think my hair looks nice. That's it. And next up, we have another pixel look. This one was pixel flowers, like on my cheeks. I don't think this one's as stunning as the first. For that, I'm gonna put her in She's Pretty, because it could be more. It could be better. Also, I like drew on a brow, which like I don't do brows anymore. So like looking at brows on myself is like so strange, especially for like just like simple glam looks like that. Next, we only have a couple more until we get to like more gaggy looks. So just bear with me, you guys. I tried to like get everything that I posted on social because I wanted it to be like all my looks that I like thought were social worthy. Because there is like other makeups that like didn't make the cut that are like ones I just did to wear errands, and they're usually kind of boring. Like they're not anything worth mentioning on here. So next up is this cherry look I did, and it's an oh girl. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I think there's elements that are cute, but for me, I wouldn't do it again. I would not wear this again. I'm like whatever about it. Love the no brows though. Love the no brows. Next up is this like green graphic liner look. This one actually was near the end of 2023, and I'd put her in She's Pretty. She really is nothing more than that. I think I just really like how it looks with the hair, and I loved the shape of the graphic liner. I think it's a fun one, and for that I think she's pretty. Next up we have another negative space star look. This one was more rainbow, and I actually really like this image. I was using this for my like in my email reply for a while, and I really like it. For that, I think she's a gorgeous stunning, since she was used to show my face when I was emailing brands. The next look, I'm sorry I don't have a better picture of it, but I did this for the Barbie premiere. I wore this look to go see it with my mom and my grandma, and I think she is pretty. I would say maybe she's a gorgeous stunning. She's very close to a gorgeous stunning. It's a very simple look, and it was a recreation from one of my mutuals. I'll make sure they're tagged on the screen as well, so you guys know the reference. But yeah, it's a pretty look, and that's it. Then we get into my other look. I wore this to a Barbie premiere in New York with Frederick. You guys might remember the video. Love this look. Love the stars in the hair. Love the stars on the face. This was another one that I took inspo from. I'm not going to remember anyone's names in the moment, but I will make sure they're all on screen, so please don't worry about that. This one's a gorgeous stunning. I loved how I looked that day. I wore pants too, and I don't really wear pants if you know me. I'm a skirts girly and a shorts girly. And I just think I looked great. I love the hair, love the fit, love the makeup. It all went up together so well. Next up, we have just like a brown smoky eye cut crease. And I really like this eye shape. I would probably do this again. So for that, she's pretty. It's a boring look, but I think she's just ahead of the other ones for me. Next up is a look I did for my Twitch streams. This one I never posted on actual social, but I was just like messing around with makeup and having fun and like using shapes, and that's why it's literally a photo of me on like a pillow, because it's not in like a crazy photo, but I really like this look, and I think it's really unique, and I wish I would have taken actual photos of it because I think it's beautiful. And for that, she's going in the gorgeous stunning tier. Next up is a cosplay of one of the trainers from Black and White. I did this as a quick cosplay for a Twitch stream because we were watching Pokemon Presents, and I wanted to be in a Pokemon look, and I was manifesting Black and White news, which we did not get, but hopefully we'll get it soon. I'm hoping we get some sort of new news for new Pokemon games, but I'm gonna put her in She's Pretty. Loved how I felt that day. It was fun. Next up is this easy skull look. People hated that I called this easy online. For me, it's very easy. It was meant to be graphic and smudgy and messy, and I think people didn't like interpret that because my lines were still clean, but the point is that it's something that you could have done easily if you wanted to. But I love this look. She's a gorgeous stunning for me. This fairy look, however, she's pretty. It's simple. It's a rhinestone eye. It's nothing to gag over. Same with this next look. This was like a trans eyeliner that it was like the under eye. This is a She's Pretty as well. It's nothing to gag over, but I do think it's well done. So work. Next up is this mummy look. I did this in October, and I hate this look now. I think it's so boring. So she's going an oh girl, because she's rough. Next up is this painting, kind of like unfinished, sad. I don't know. This one, I like this look, but the concept of what it actually is kind of all over the place. It was meant to be like kind of like an unfinished painting, but then there's like tears on the face. It's just like confusing, I feel like. I think she's a meh. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's gaggy. Next up is my Laguna Blue cosplay. I've done a couple Monster High doll looks in my history of makeup, and this is one of my absolute favorites. I think I look just like Laguna, and I felt stunning. The wig was a little uncomfortable. First, it was like poking me somewhere, but she is insane. I love this look. The only thing I would do different is tone the hair, but Laguna has that like yellow blonde hair, so it's accurate, and that's all that matters. Next up is this Kisses look. This was for a YouTube video for Tate McRae's new song X's. And I wanted to do a fun little Kisses look inspired by the lyrics. And she's pretty. I love how I look in red hair. I'm glad I have a full red hair wig now. But the look isn't like anything insane, and I think that's okay. Next up is my Rosy Maple Moth. This is one of my favorite looks of this year. I think it's so beautiful. And honestly, I actually forgot about it in my Instagram ranking, I think. No, I think I included it. I already don't remember. I want to do more moth looks because of this look, but this one's insane. Don't know how to top it. And we don't even need to speak about the next one. This is also insane. It's probably my most insane look of the year. Quite frank, like I'm just gonna be honest. Love it. Love the photo shoot. I think I look stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, sexy, and I think that's all that matters. So next up is this little crystal eye makeup for winter, and I'm going to put her in Gorgeous Stunning. I loved how I looked. It was beautiful, and I loved the white eyeshadow. I don't usually do white eyeshadow often because I'm already so pale, but I thought it turned out really well. Next is my Star Blush moment. Very similar to our other negative space star looks from before, but this one was a blush moment, and I think she's pretty. I don't think it's anything insane. It's nothing inventive, but I loved it. I think it's gorge. Next up is this trans inspired like cloud makeup across my face. I've done stuff like this before, and this one just like doesn't really do it for me, like looking back at it. So I'm gonna put her in Mad because I think she could be so much better. And I just wish I really like upped her to the next level, but it's okay. Next up is another simple eyeliner look. This was trying out some like new stencils that I got that Definition Beauty Co. sent me. Love how the stencils work. I think the eyeliner look is cute. But once again, this is a meh. It's just boring. It's nothing gaggy. And that's okay. Next look, however, it's a gag. It was my birthday look. It was my gore cake. I made the cake. I made the guts. I literally have nothing bad to say about this look. It is one of the best things I've ever created. It was one of the best props I ever created. And for that, it's insane. Like, I don't know how I'll ever... I'm worried about doing my birthday stuff for this in 2024 because I don't know how I'm supposed to top that. Next is my pufferfish. This was inspired by the Puffa Please runway on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15. And I don't think this is insane. I think she's just very beautiful. I think my cactus look that had a very similar thing that I did in 2022 with like the toothpicks was more insane, but this one felt kind of like it felt inspired by that, and I think that's okay to reference my own work, but I think she's just pretty. Next is my strawberry cow look. This is inspired by a doll creator here on YouTube. Make sure to put their @ I love this look, but I think she's just pretty. It's nothing crazy. It's just a strawberry cow, and I think it's cute. Next is my... Oh, this was the trend I was talking about. This was latte makeup, and if you didn't know what latte makeup was, it was a brown eyeshadow that people were trying to pass off as a trend. But I took it a step further and made a whole look inspired by like lattes and like the cream on top of the latte. And I think this is a gorge look. I think it's a fun take on a trend to make the people really push themselves. And I'm proud of myself for that. Next is my alternative Cindy Lou Who. This was for the Doll and Twink podcast, and this look is so silly. I'm gonna put her in She's Pretty, because that's really it. The hair is funny. It's just a silly look, and I think that's okay. I don't think we need to, I don't know, give her much more than that. So, next up is my rainbow aura. If you didn't know, in 2022, I did a bunch of rainbow auras, but they weren't rainbow. They were inspired by different pride flags, and I never did the full rainbow. So for June this year, I did the full actual rainbow one, and I love this look. I think it turned out so well. The blend is beautiful. The colors are beautiful. And I love the hair I paired with it. This is kind of, You could tell that I was really in my coquette bow, super girly era this year, and I think that's gonna stick with me. I love everything super hyper femme, and I think bows are like something that's like great for that. Next up is my nightmare look. I think this was also a RuPaul's Drag Race runway. It was like something nightmare. It was in season 15. So I did this like kind of like bruised and battered like angel that's like becoming evil. And I love this look. I love when I do angelic things with like a darker twist. I think it's so fun. Next is the makeup I did on Frederick for our first collab, which feels insane that our first makeup collab was in 2023. Like, I feel like we did that in 2021. But no, we've only known each other since like late 2022, which is crazy. But yeah, I styled this wig, I did the makeup, and I love this look on Frederick. I think it's so cool and it's so different from what Frederick normally does because it's like my style of makeup and like my crazy shit. And if this look was on myself, I know I would be obsessed with it. So I'm gonna put it insane because I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna do a Frederick's makeup next when we do our next makeup collab, because that one was just such a starter to start on. So next is my Rip Her to Shreds inspired runway from RuPaul's Drag Race season 15. And this look is fun. I don't think it's anything to gag over, especially since in 2022 I did a similar look with like a stitched face. And I like that one a whole lot more. So for that, she's gonna go in She's Pretty, and she's gonna stay there. And that is okay. Another look that's going in She's Pretty is my TwitchCon Day 2 look of US TwitchCon. This look is really cute. I love the outfit. The makeup is very simple. It's just a rainbow eye, and I think that's fine. Next was the, it was the last of many rhinestoned blood looks that I did this year. I wore this one for TwitchCon Day 1, and this one's really fun. It's really pretty. But I know that there's other rhinestones looks that are better, so for that, she's just gonna be in She's Pretty. Because I know that there's ones that are better than her. So next is my Vanny look from Five Nights at Freddy's. This cosplay was really fun, but I had to do a lot of like editing because originally like the ears were not supposed to be like that. And I had to last minute change them. And the makeup could be better. It's really simple. For me, the quality could just be so much more, and for that, I think she's gonna go in meh, because I think I could do so much better, and I think it's a disappointing look, honestly, when you look at like Vanny as a character. Next up is this rhinestoned bloody look. This was the first I did in the year. This was like a month or so before October. It was just this fun, like, grungy, bloody, smoky eye with rhinestones. And I think I look absolutely stunning. So for that, she's gonna go in the Gorgeous Stunning tier. Here is another negative space star look, but this one was my freckles. So I did the stars in the freckles, and I love this idea. I think it's so innovative, and I love how it looked too. It was adorable. Next is a simple look I did for Stream. It's like a trans-themed eyeliner, or like a trans-themed look, and it's meh. It's boring. It could be so much cooler. Next up is my Ditto eyeliner that I did, inspired by this Ditto sweater, but also as part of like, I don't have eyebrows, let's put things in the place of my eyebrows. And I love this Ditto look. I think it's so silly and cute. So yeah. Next up, we have the third of the rhinestoned blood looks. This one, however, was like a spiderweb negative space look with the rhinestones popped in to the web to make it look more bloody. And this one is absolutely beautiful. She is definitely high on my list of fave looks this year, and she'd probably be higher, but the first one was just too good, and when we get to her, you'll understand why. For me, the other one is just so much better. Next up is this little Frankenstein look I did for a brand. This was a really quick mug, and I think it's super cute for what it is. Threw this together in like 30 minutes. So for that, she is not in my heart boring, but she is boring in the sense of like, it could be more, but for what it is, it's good. She is like a low, she's pretty, a high meh. Next is the makeup I did inspired by the red wine eye trend. Love this look. I think I took it to this like grungy place. Yeah, I love it. I think I look beautiful. And you guys love this look too. I love me and red hair. Red hair is definitely going to be making more of an appearance in 2024. Next up, we have another trans-inspired eyeliner look. This one's little stars. Oh, wait. No, this one's not trans-inspired. It's just, like, negative space. Like, it's just, like, outlined stars. This one is cute. It's fine. It's chill. Next up is a vampy look I did for stream, and it's pretty. It's just my favorite classic vampy red under eye that I like to do with a graphic liner. Next, oh god, this look is rough. This is like a negative space rainbow star look I did, I think for Pride. Or no, I did it at the beginning of the year, and I don't like this look. I think it looks so weird on my head, and like, it just doesn't work for me. There's something about it that's just so off and wrong. Next is a little like green fairy eyeshadow look, and this look is, it's pretty. That's really all it is, and that's fine. Here we have my Halloween look. I wore this out on Halloween, and I actually met one of you guys, which was crazy. I never thought I would meet someone that like follows me at like a club that I go to. So if you're watching this, hi, I remember you. I was so drunk. But yeah, this is my Red Riding Hood look, like scars. And this is a pretty look. It's very simple. It's nothing crazy. I've done other scar makeups, and this one I kept simple because I didn't want it to like crack and crumble and look disgusting when I was out. I still wanted to look beautiful. So next is the shebang look I did for New Year's. This is one I filmed and wore on stream for you guys. I love the hair in this look, and I love the stars. The stars could be a bit better for that. She will be a high, she's pretty, just because this look could be something more. But I mostly just really love the hair, so like I don't really care much about the makeup anymore. And I literally just did this 2 weeks ago. Next is the tape trend makeup that went super viral by this creator. And I did it in the trans colors. Love this look. It's beautiful, stunning. Okay, we're getting down to the last few looks, you guys. We're getting there. Next is the star of star looks. It's my negative space bloody star look. This is one of my favorite star looks of the year, and with the bloody rhinestones and the fake blood, I think it is just such a good look. It's so simple, but it's so effective. And I think that is important, and I think it's fine to throw a simple one up there because honestly, like, I love that look. I just think it's great. Next up is this heart look. This is inspired by Matthew Anderson, a makeup icon in the industry. And Shrinkle from Sugar Pill actually showed this to Matthew, and they loved it. And for that, it's an insane look. I think I did so well. I'll put the original on screen for you guys, but yeah, I love how that one turned out. Next up is my leopard look. This was inspired by the animal print design challenge that they did on RuPaul's Drag Race season 15. And I think this look is fine. It's nothing crazy. A lot of people did not like that the leopard print had like pearls in it. People didn't like that it was like 3D, and I was like, whatever. Love the hair. Next is my Navi makeup look. This was one of the this is one of the Zelda looks that I was talking about. I think this one's probably one of the best ones I did in the series. I think it's beautiful. Love how I interpreted Navi, that little ball with wings, into a whole makeup look. Next is this really cute, simple pearl, pink and white makeup. And this is pretty. It's nothing crazy. I think she does the job, and that's important. Next is this grungy, smoky eye with like green eyeliner accents, and this one is honestly a gorge stunning for me. I think I look so good, like so good. Would do this look again. I love doing a black smoky eye, and this was kind of one of the looks that made me realize, ooh, I look really good with no brows and like a big shadow with no brows. I was like, I love how like alienistic. Is that even a word? It's not a word. Next is my blood moon look. I do blood moon looks like almost every year for October. I think I've done one every year except maybe last year. And this one's beautiful. I don't really like the hair horns. I didn't want to cut this wig because usually if I do hair horns, I like cut layers into a wig so that they can be really sharp and defined hair horns. So just for that alone, like the makeup is beautiful, and don't get me wrong. For that alone, she's gonna go and she's pretty. Yeah, I think that's I think that's a fair judgment. Next is my first FNAF look that I did this year. This was my Chica. This was inspired by Glam Rock Chica from Security Breach. And this one is a She's Pretty again. This is one of the better FNAF looks that I did. I think it was the most well executed. Next is this black and white makeup I did for Stream Queens Con. If you don't know who the Stream Queens are, they are a drag group of queens, kings, monsters that do drag on Twitch. It's ran by Deer. Deer is the one that founded the group, and this was for Stream Queens Con. I was honored to be invited to be part of the Indie Game Showcase with Nemesis LaCroix, Caricature, and Kiyoshi, and we all did like black and white eleganza for our section of the show. And I love this look. I think I'm beautiful in it. I love it. Love the hair. It was my first time ever kind of doing like an old Hollywood inspired hair. And it just turned out so well. I definitely need to do more hair like that this year. Next is the last of I colored my hair. Here is makeup that goes with it. And it was when I did lavender hair at the beginning of the year. And loved this color on me. Love the eyeshadow. Just, you guys ate this up too. You loved that look. And you loved the hair. Next is this negative space star look using like chrome glitter flakes to outline the stars. The chrome glitter flakes are from one of my friends' makeup brands. They're a small makeup brand called Dualism Beauty. Casperin, if you're watching this, I love you. Thank you for sending me your products. I absolutely love them. And YouTube actually reposted this look as well on their Instagram, which was insane. And I love this look. I think I look beautiful. I think the stars are done so well. For a flaky product that is not super defined, for me to get like such clean stars, I think is impressive. And for that, she's a gorgeous, stunning. Duh. Also, this hairstyle was very popular for me this year. I loved this little like high pony, slicked front moment, like with curls. I just loved that this year. Next up is this rainbow pixie contour look. I do a lot of rainbow body contouring. I've been doing it for years. And I usually do one every year for Pride. And this one, I think, is a beautiful one. It's a blue lip, which is insane. I think this is the only blue lip in the entire 2023. Oh, no, Navi, I forgot. And Fi, too. But yeah, I don't do blue lips a lot, and I think this blue lip is beautiful on me. I love the, like, paler blue. I think she's a gorgeous, stunning. Barely. I've done other looks that I think are better than her, but I do think she's beautiful. Next up, and before you guys say anything, this is another top look of the year, the Lorax. You guys love this look. I did this for Frederick to celebrate 1 million on their YouTube channel. And I did a full body shoot too. But yeah, making that mustache and those brows was crazy. And it was the only bald cap look of the year. And for that, I think she deserves a higher placement. Next up is my Void Fae look. Love the hair. Love the makeup. I think this one is so unique. It's so inventive for me. This is another insane look. Just barely. I think she's not that crazy, but I think she is fun for me. It was really pushing my boundaries with hair as well and trying something new. And for that, I will put her in insane. Next up is this look I did for Neon Cowboys. This was a like LED face jewelry, and I did like stars to go with it. The stars, however, are not that great. I think this look is pretty meh. And for that, she's going in She's Pretty. Actually, she's going in meh. I just said she was meh, so she's going in meh. Next up is my last Zelda look of the year. This was the Triforce. Love this hair, love this eye. This is an absolutely beautiful look. All my yellow looks made it to Gorge Stunning. Interesting. But yeah, I love that look. I think it's great. Next is, this is the one you guys see all the time. It is my current profile picture on like almost every social media. It's this Valentine's Day kind of like succubus girl, and I love this look. It is another one that is just so good, and I just think she's great. I love her, no complaints. Next is my peppermint look that I did around Christmas time. I've done a couple of peppermint looks in my history of peppermints, and this one's pretty. I think that's really all it is. That's fine. Next is the only other look in the Hello Kitty series I did. I started a Hello Kitty series, and then I only did 2 looks, and then I stopped Don't know why. Probably like depression, or I wasn't feeling the other characters. I do want to revive this in a different way. So keep an eye out for that because it will probably happen this year. But yeah, this was Batsmaru, and I think this one's great. Love the hair, love the makeup. It's a high gorge stunning for me. It's super fun. Yeah, it captures the character very well. Next up is my last look of the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15 runways that I did. This was the tie-dye. And for doing tie-dye in makeup, I'm very proud of this look. It's crazy. I did the nails too. I literally like tie-dyed them like the night before. And that took forever. And I'll give her a gorge stunning. I don't think she's insane. I really would honestly put this look in she's pretty, but I think for just trying new things and like doing new things with makeup, I think she belongs in gorge stunning. And then finally, last not least, this was my TwitchCon day 1 look in Paris. This was a fun, simple eyeshadow look, and I think I look really cute, but she's just pretty. So here is the finished tier list. I think this is a pretty accurate tier list. There's maybe some that I would adjust, but I think this is really fair to all the looks I did in 2023. Do you guys disagree on any of them? Do you think there's any that are insane that should be up here that are not? I hope you guys liked this video. It was super fun to film, and it was fun to kind of go down memory lane on all my looks this year, or last year. And we'll definitely probably do one again for 2024. I just need to keep posting looks so we can do this again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to create more content in 2024 for you guys. And I'll see you later. Bye, girlies.